Come on. Damn, Richard, where are you?
Excuse me, are you Andrea Raskova?
What? Oh, pardon me. I was expecting somebody else.
Yeah, I know, Richard Rotzek.
What? How do you know? Moreover, how do you know my name?
Easy, ma'am. I'm Andy Mitchell, and Richard's my roommate.
I see. Yeah, okay. I think he might have mentioned you. But how is it possible that you know me? I've never met you, and you've never seen me, as far as I know.
Well, Richard told me a little bit about you, and there's no other woman of your age standing here.
Okay, well, all right, maybe so. Where's Richard?
That's exactly why I'm here, and I'm not bringing you good news. Richard was arrested by the airport police as soon as he stepped off the plane. Somebody must have informed them.
What? That's impossible. And where's Richard now, and what's going to happen to him?
Well, they're holding him in a small police station next to the airport. It's like some branch office or something. That's where he'll stay until an agent from Prague comes for him.
No name.
Yes, that's him. I've met him too.
Wait a second. What are you doing here anyway, pal?
So now I'm your pal.
I smell a rat, and I'm in no mood to be polite.
No. Well, what were you asking about?
What are you doing here?
Well, Richard kept talking about the resistance until I became interested too. But when I was arrested in Prague, a man from the resistance offered me a chance, and I accepted. He got me out of prison, even got me a job with the airport police. Then he gave me the task to help Richard here in Brazil.
Uh-huh. So now you're with the resistance too, right?
Yeah, seems so.
I don't know. I'm not sure I believe this story of yours. The members of the resistance usually don't know each other. Missions are given secretly, and it seems strange to me that they would just accept anybody.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Richard wasn't anybody too.
Well, the situation was a little bit different. But basically you're right.
One way or another, I'm able to get Richard out of the prison, and faster than you'll be able to. I'm with the airport police. It should be no problem.
I don't know. I think I can manage that too. No, sorry. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't believe you. I'm the one who came with Richard, so I will be the one who helps him.
Well, as you wish. I hope you know what you're doing.
Wait for me and Richard at the Sunset Hotel. Rent a triple room.
All right, so good luck to you.
Don't worry. Everything will be okay. Well, I have to find the resistance now. I won't achieve anything alone. Hey, you. May I speak with you?
Olá, Senhora do Beautiful. You may do absolutely anything.
So you understand me. Great.
Minha querida. And I can do more with my tongue than just speaking of foreign languages.
Nice, really nice. I daren't imagine. Anyway, may I ask you something?
You may do anything, querida.
I need to ask you about something.
Ask away, querida.
Where can I find the resistance here?
Pendure-o todo, menos ruído, por favor. I know this is only a small town, but you can't just speak about the resistance here. Better don't speak about that anymore, sim, querida? Okay.
Tell me what you know about the resistance, please. You must know something.
No, I can't do that.
Tell me what you know.
No.
Tell me.
No.
Where are you from? I've always liked foreigners.
A sério? Well, I was born here.
I can see that. Certainly you know your way around here well.
Claro, querida. I know every corner here.
You certainly have lots of experience, don't you? You look quite seasoned and hardy.
Sim, querida. I wouldn't make a living just by driving the taxi. I have to get my hands dirty sometimes.
So you have contacts with the underworld?
I shouldn't be talking about this, but yes, I do. Better stop asking, querida. The state has ears everywhere.
Don't be so tongue-tied. I really need to find the resistance. It's of the utmost importance.
Aye. Look, well, I know there's the resistance headquarters somewhere here, but I really don't know where. This is a small town and I know every alley here, but I've never noticed anything. Satisfeita, querida? And not a word more about that.
Do you know the Sunset Hotel?
Certo, it's the best hotel in town. And the only one, too. It's not far from here. Just go this way, straight on.
All right, thanks for the information. I should get...
Aprovado, querida. But I hope you'll return someday.
Have you ever seen this?
Sim, querida. Those cigars were being produced here once, but the production stopped some time ago.
And where was the factory that made them?
If I tell you, will you give me at least one of those nifty cigars?
If you tell me, I'll give you the whole box.
Grande, que negócio. It's not far away, but it's in a quite remote part of the town. In the direction away from the airport. A large building behind the wall. You can't miss it.
All right, thanks. Here are the cigars. Enjoy them. There's a large piece of cloth. It may come in handy.
Andrea!
Silêncio! Prisoners are not supposed to speak unless spoken to. Bom dia, senhora.
Good afternoon.
Can I help you?
I'd like to speak with a prisoner.
I'm sorry, we don't allow any visits.
But
I'm sorry. Good day to you, senora.
I'm not going to write anything. I can't think of any email address. She doesn't look like a chief. More like a housewife. Common policeman, but of a certain age. TVD disc slot. It must have been nice when it was working, but now it's empty. The only water is coming from the small drinking fountain beside it. The cloth has absorbed more water than I would expect. Hopefully this is it. There's no other cigar factory.
The factory is closed. You're not supposed to be here.
I think I am.
What? Andrea, you've come at last.
We've been here for a while already. However, we've run into some trouble, as always.
What has happened? And where's Richard Rocek anyway? I'd like to meet him.
That's exactly the problem. No Name somehow got wind of where we were going and had him arrested as soon as we arrived here. We have to act quickly. Richard has to be free again before No Name arrives.
So that's quite the big complication. But certainly a solvable one. I prepared an escape plan recently for a certain arrested man, but it was too late. They executed him. Maybe we can use it to help Richard now. You have to execute the contents of this DVD disc at the terminal of the police station.
And that's all?
The disc contains a special virus. It will turn away the guard first and then open the gate for a while.
I don't understand. How can the virus lure away the guard?
Easily. The guard is the police chief's lover. She'll get a weird false message from him, and of course she will send for him immediately. Just ensure you two get away quickly and unnoticed.
All right, that should be easy. I should go. There's no...
I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you.
May I speak with you again?
Naturalmente, querida.
I need to borrow your car for a while.
Sim, querida. Where do you need to go?
No, you don't understand. I don't want you to drive me anywhere. I need to borrow your car. Of course, I would pay you well.
I see. Well, why not? Where shall I bring the car?
Great. Leave it in the street by the police station.
Aprovado, querida. Wait there and I'll bring the car there.
May I speak with...
Natural.
So what about the car? I waited there, but you didn't come.
Querida, you were serious about that?
Sure I was.
I'm sorry then, but I really can't do that for you.
I should get going.
Aprovado, querida.
May I distract you again? I have a problem. I was meant to borrow a car from the taxi driver, but he's turned his back on me.
Regrettably, locals can't be trusted much. But I can make him cooperate.
What do you mean?
If you tell me the license number of the taxi, I'll be able to deactivate it remotely. I'm sure he'll be persuaded to reconsider.
All right, I'll find out the number. I should go.
I'm keeping my...
I can't read it. The license plate is really dirty. Good. The license plate is clean. All right, the number's G17007A. I hope this is the correct one. May I just... So the taxi license number is G17007A.
Good. Now, hang on a moment. I'm going to deactivate the car. Done. Now go to the taxi driver. I think he'll be surprised.
I should go.
I'm keeping my finger...
Well, well, look at that. What happened to your car?
Eu não sei, não penduro tudo. Oh, I wanted to drive as usual, but then all of a sudden the car stopped.
Well, that happens sometimes when you don't fulfill your part of the bargain.
What? It was your work.
Well, not exactly. But what matters is that I can restore it.
Really? So do it, please.
And what about our deal?
Aprovado, querida. Wait there and I'll bring the car there.
That's the way I like it. All right, hang on for a moment. May I just... That was a great idea. As soon as he saw his taxi just sitting on the ground, he promised me all I wanted. And I think he'll keep the promise this time.
Good, good. So I'm going to reactivate the taxi and you can go release Richard at last.
See, it wasn't so much of a problem after all, was it?
Aprovado, querida. I had no other choice.
I'll return your car to the taxi stall.
Ha, right. Here are the keys.
So, let's get going. Hopefully the virus will work.
Oficial Vedev, per favor, venga a mi escritorio.
Quickly, Richard, we have to get out of here.
Thank you very much, Andrea, for getting me out of prison so fast. Sorry for slowing things down.
Well, there was no other choice. But you're welcome. Besides, I didn't do it alone. The local resistance cell helped me out.
Anyway, there's one entirely different thing that concerns me. What the hell is Andy doing here? Neither me nor Andrea told anybody where we were going.
But I explained it to Andrea already, and she believes me. And you should believe me too.
But I can't. It's enough that you spoke with that disgusting murderer.
What? What do you mean?
No name. Are you trying to tell me it doesn't ring a bell?
Yeah, it does. I met him in the prison in Prague, but only in passing. Only later, someone from the resistance came and offered me an opportunity to leave, the same as you.
I don't believe you. No Name is a damned bastard, and it seems he's been after me for quite a long time. I know how he can manipulate people. I'm sure he would have had no difficulties with you.
What do you mean by No Name being after you for a long time?
I was never able to recall it until it came to me last night. No Name murdered my whole family. Only I survived, and only because I fled. He didn't pick me randomly when he came to me pretending he was with the resistance. I disturbed his plans. He wants to finish his work. He's been preparing this for a long time. And the fact that Andorra has been planning some action against the state is only pure coincidence. It's nice that you came to help me, but you shouldn't have wasted your time. Now please, get out of here.
Richard, you can't.
No, I'll go. It's no use to argue. I'm doing the right thing for the first time in my whole life. But if Richard sees it otherwise, I won't urge it upon him. Hopefully we'll meet again someday as friends.
Didn't you go a little too far?
Andrea, no, I didn't. Andy helped me, and I'm grateful to him for that. But I simply don't believe that No Name didn't have his hand in all this. Besides, it will be better for Andy. He gets easily carried away. It's better if he stays out of this.
All right. After all, it's none of my business. I'm sorry for your family. I didn't know what happened to them.
We can't do anything about that now. We should focus on the task at hand.
Okay, you're right. We have to go to the resistance headquarters. There, we'll find out what to do next.